Good morning, yogis, and thank you for joining me for another cannabis-enhanced yoga video. This is just going to be a morning mindfulness routine, a way to check in with yourself when you wake up with 10 minutes of stretching and 5 minutes of meditation. So you can stay in bed for this, but definitely grab your favorite strain, sativa, indica, CBD, whatever you like. Take a couple puffs until you're feeling good. Make sure you're just observing the way the cannabis is making you feel, and then you can just lay down on your back. Let your heels fall open and just lay however you're comfortable. And take a few deep, conscious breaths, filling up your lungs with air, just like you would in the morning. Come to banana pose, so give yourself a nice good morning stretch, reaching overhead, pointing your toes. Then walk both feet over to the right side of your mat. You're going to shift your hips to the left and then reach your arms overhead all the way over to the right. Maybe your elbows are clasped. You're trying to look like a little banana, so just arching your body, maybe crossing your left ankle over your right to deepen the stretch. Not letting it be too strong, but more of a passive stretch, so the shoulders are relaxed, the jaw is relaxed. Just carrying on those full belly inhales and exhales. Uncross your legs if they're crossed, and then start to walk your feet back on your inhale, then your arms follow. Nice good morning stretch, and then go over to the other side, feet first to the left, hips to the right, just to create more space. And then send your arms over, seeing if you can feel that stretch all the way from your heel, up your IT band, your whole side body, and maybe even up to your armpit. Opening up to the pose naturally as you feel your body start to open up. Start to come out. If your ankles are crossed, uncross them and walk the feet to the right, arms back, reach overhead, give yourself a good morning stretch, and come to reclined pigeon pose. Bend your left knee and cross your right ankle over your knee. Just pressing the right knee out gently because it's the morning time, so we're still a little bit stiff, so use your hand to gently open up that thigh. Maybe massage it a little bit, just avoiding your knee. Just receive the back of your left thigh and start to hug it in towards you as much as you're comfortable. And keep pressing that right knee away. Flex your toes. Notice whether the shoulders and the head come up off of the mat too. Just see if you can relax them down. And release your left leg down and right leg down. Both knees touch. We're going to come to a supine twist, so shift your hips over to the right and let both knees go over to the left. Stacking one knee on top of the other And just making sure your knees are in line with your hips. You can gaze up, tee out your arms. Notice what thoughts come up and bring you away from your breath. And slowly draw your mind back. On your inhale, bring your knees back to center, and we'll do reclined pigeon on the other side. So cross the left ankle over the right knee this time. Massage your thigh, press it out and open. And then pull your right thigh in, shoulders and back of the head still on the mat. And flex your toes. Finding space in that hip. Release the right foot down, uncross your ankle and shift your hips to the left and twist over. Let both knees fall to the right this time. Just in line with your hips. Tee out or cactus out the arms and gaze up. It's a really good way to just start to open up our spine after it's been stiff after 8 hours of sleep. While you're here, just focus all of your attention on breathing evenly and deeply for all parts of your body. Inhale and bring your knees back up and extend your left leg. Hug your right knee into your chest. That's avoiding your rib cage. Keep pressing out through your left heel as you hug your right knee in. And massage the back of your head down. We're going to come to reclined hand to big toe pose. If you don't have a strap or a belt or anything nearby, you can just hold the back of your thigh. Extend your right leg long, and you're really just trying to get a hamstring stretch here. So keep reaching out through your right heel. Massage your shoulders down, maybe even press your left thigh down to give you some more grounding, and open up your thigh to the right hand side. Inhale to bring the leg back up, and exhale maybe to bring it over to the left. If you have a strap or a belt, just switching your hands. And inhale, come back up, hug the knee back in towards your chest, and then release. We'll switch sides, hugging the left knee into wind release in pose. Massage your head, roll around the ankle. And if you're going to use a strap, hook it on the ball of your feet, then reach your leg up. Otherwise, grab the back of your thigh wherever you feel comfortable. Inhale here, and start to open up to the left, pressing down in that right thigh so it stays grounded. And you don't have to go too deep in this. On your inhale, come up, then exhale, go over to the right, keeping that left hip grounded. Inhale, come back up, hug the knee into your chest, give it a good squeeze, and hug both knees into your chest. And take little circles to relieve your lower back. And come to happy baby pose. Bring your knees wide and clasp your pinky sides of your feet with your palms from the outside, and your elbows are on the insides of your knees. Just pedal out into each leg. It's going to feel a little bit different because your body is still waking up, but that's okay. And hug the knees in towards you. Grab the backs of your thighs and just rock up and down your spine until you eventually come all the way to sitting up. And bring your palms about a foot behind you, fingertips facing away. Sit up nice and tall, then inhale, round your shoulders back, let your neck go, gaze up. And exhale, release. And inhale, gentle back bend again. And exhale, let it go. I'm going to come to a twist. Bring your right palm more to the center and left palm to your right knee. Twist over, letting the shoulders come last. Then release it. Go over to the other side with your right palm to the left knee. And release. Keep sitting tall and bring your left palm to your right ear. Let the weight bring your left ear a little bit closer to your left shoulder. Then release it and switch sides, right palm to the left ear. And release. And just bringing your palms face down on your knees for a sense of grounding, getting comfortable in whatever position you're in, maybe sitting on a bolster, or even laying back down if you feel like you won't go back to sleep. Entering our meditative portion of this practice, just bring all of your attention to noticing the flow of your breath. Acknowledging any other thoughts that come up without any judgment, but ultimately bringing your mind gently back to the subtle inhale and exhale and the pauses in between. I won't be talking anymore for this part of the practice, but there'll be a little bell sound at the end to let you know when your meditation is done. Gently open your eyes and start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Spend another minute or two here just noticing the effects of this practice before you get up and carry on with the rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed this yoga video, and you can find more on my website, yogawithmanelli.com, and also subscribe for weekly videos. Namaste.